It's all around you. A celebration. A sensation. It will stop you. A celebration. An inspiration. A fascination. A celebration. A validation's imagination. Celebrate, it's recreate a new tomorrow. Celebrate, a dreamless fate, a new tomorrow. The world awaits, celebrates a new creation. Celebrate, celebrate imagination. We've just begun. We've just begun to dream.
Ladies and gentlemen, the 1982 Walt Disney World Ambassador, Jeannie Thiel.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. On behalf of the Disney organization, I would like to welcome you all to the dedication of Epcot Computer Central, presented by Sperry Univac. And now it is my great pleasure to introduce to you the chairman of the board of Walt Disney Productions, Card Walker.
Good morning. Thank you, Jeannie. Along with the dedication of the Epcot Computer Central, I want to mention our Astuter Computer Review. It's a wonderful show and you'll all get to see it. At this very moment, somewhere over the Atlantic, two Concorde jets are flying at speeds of almost 1,400 miles an hour, faster than a rifle bullet. Their Atlantic crossing from Paris and London to New York and Washington will take less than 4 hours. At 2 o'clock this afternoon, both these supersonic aircraft will land at Orlando International Airport and will have about 200 guests that are coming from those two countries to visit Epcot Center. And incidentally, they're going to land simultaneously on 2 runways at the same time. The plane itself, the trip nor the landing would have been conceivable without the computer. This vital tool for progress has extended the mind of man and allowed accomplishments that otherwise might have been impossible to even attempt. Some would go so far to say that today's society could not exist without the computer. Certainly, one thing is certain, that we couldn't operate this place without the computer. Our ride-through attractions, our hundreds of audio animatronic figures, our motion pictures, our display fountains, inventory controls, our world key information kiosks, all operate or controlled by computers here in the Communicore. This is the crossroads of Epcot Center. The computer systems you will see here, in fact, help run a major portion of not only just Epcot Center, but of all of Walt Disney World. While it may seem that computers have always been with us, they really appeared on the scene less than an eye blink ago in the age of mankind. Just over 35 years ago, about the time Americans were seeing a fuzzy picture coming on a thing called television, most of the residents of southwest Philadelphia noticed their lights would occasionally go dim. The mystery was solved when it was discovered that just down the road at the University of Pennsylvania, some young scientists were turning on a 30-ton machine with 18,000 vacuum tubes. The machine, which was called ENIAC, was the first computer. It occupied most of a large basement room, and perhaps it generated more heat than light then, but in only 3 decades, it has unquestionably emerged as the most important tool ever created. Our computer systems in operation today at Epcot Center are almost 4 generations more advanced than ENIAC, which was invented by the same people who helped pioneer the forerunners of this fine company, Sperry. I believe the show you will see is an excellent illustration of entertainment with a purpose. We at Walt Disney World are very pleased to be associated with Sperry, and now it's my great pleasure to introduce to you their president, and Chief Executive Officer Joe Kroger. Joe,